Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. In this Fall Decorate With Me 2023 video, I am sharing with you all of my decorating videos from this season to give you uninterrupted watch time, hour and a half worth of watch time, so you can decorate alongside of me or just simply grab a cup of tea and enjoy the video. Also, don't forget to check out my home tour, which went live on Friday last week, and let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and let's get right into it. So welcome to my channel. Today is the day, one of my most anticipated days, one that I love doing the most is decorating my front porch for the fall. I actually love decorating my front porch for any season, but today is my fall front porch decor. So I've decided to go with a little bit of a harvest theme. I am not using any real pumpkins because I just never really had any luck with those. So I have a couple artificial pumpkins that I'm going to be using, some florals and things like that. We're just going to have to wait and see as I'm decorating it. I did get my mums already. Those came from Costco. I will talk about them in the video. And then, yeah, so I'm super excited to get this started. All my palms have completely died now. They were all dried out. The fern is looking a little rough too, so it's time. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. I'm not gonna take you along with that for that, but I'm gonna get all cleaned up so that way I can start with the clean slate and get it decorated. And I did put a jacket on, and I have a feeling it's going to start going off any minute because I'm feeling a little hot now. So I'm starting off with the clean slate, and the boys wanted to come outside and hang out with me while I was cleaning. So I had them tied up because obviously I can't let them run loose through the neighborhood. And but quickly they got heated up and wanted to go back inside. They definitely do not enjoy the warmer weather. They prefer much cooler weather, so the winter is going to be definitely the more of a season for them. So I'm starting off with adding my hay wreath. I did purchase this last year at HomeSense, and I absolutely love it, and I think it goes really, really well with my harvest theme that I'm going to be doing for this front porch. However, I just realized that I will probably have to DIY a different wreath for Halloween, since I'm going more for the hocus pocus theme instead of the harvest theme. I usually decorate my front porch for Halloween after our Thanksgiving. I am located in Canada, and our Thanksgiving is in 3 weeks. No, is it 3 weeks? 3 or 4 weeks? It is the second weekend of October. So I have the command hooks on the inside of the door. I did not have any luck with having command hooks at the front, especially in wintertime, because I think from the cold they just dried out and fell off. So I have them back again on the inside. I had glued them upside down, and then I just have a rope or fishing wire to hang up the wreath so you can see them. I think some of them might even have ribbon, which looks pretty good too, and it's easily doesn't bother the door for the closing. I decided instead of this wash basin, I am going to add the little wagon. I had thrifted this wagon, I think it was about 2-3 years ago. It's the radio flyer wagon, and I think it gives that rustic feel to a space decor. Especially I love using it at Christmas time and at fall time. I don't know why, I just think it fits in. I think it gives me the same vibes as the red truck does a little bit. So I decided I wasn't going to be using the wash basin at all. I just moved a little brick that was inside of it to keep it put, because we do get quite a bit of wind here. So I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't flying away. And I had this, I think it's called an apple barrel. Again, thrifted it for like $1 at the thrift store. And I wanted to add my the variety plant that I got at Costco. Now the pot was a touch bigger, but I did manage to push it in a little bit more. So it did end up looking pretty good, but I did decide to put it on the other side, beside the other planter. I just think on that side it was going to look a little bit better. Now this year is the first year that I went with a variety planter. What I mean by that is that this mom planter has three different colors. There were even ones with 5 different colors, but I did settle in for the 3 different colors. I just thought, why not live a little bit on the wild side? And I'm adding on my rocking chair, I am adding this truck pillow. I am not going to add a blanket. I just felt that it really doesn't serve any purpose aside from a decor standpoint, so I decided it will look just fine without it. And then I added this welcome sign. I had DIY'd this several years back and I've been using it ever since. And now over beside the other planter, I added my stacking pumpkins. I did get these at our local grocery store several years back, and there were actually a couple years that I did not use it outside at all. But I did say that I'm not adding fresh pumpkins, not yet. Maybe once I redo it for Halloween decor, I'll add some fresh pumpkins. I just find while it's still warm, they do go bad quite quickly here, and I know that there is a way to preserve them, but I decided I was just going to use the fake ones until I'm ready to buy the real ones. So as you saw, I added the mat. I did DIY the mat a while back and says Hello Pumpkin, and I like layering them just because the mat itself is not that big. So I add another one underneath it. And then for this wagon, I wanted it to look like almost you just went and picked some apples and pumpkins at the garden center or at the apple picking place, and it wasn't quite working for me. So you will see I will be changing it several times until I'm happy with the way that looks. I don't know what it was that was throwing me off, but something definitely was. I am bringing back the chair. I was using it during the week while the kids were playing, just so I can have somewhere to sit down for a minute while they were playing. So I put it back in because I will be adding some stuff to that side. And then I had this, it looks like cornstalk. It's not, but it looks like it. And I thought it would be a lot less messier than a cornstalk itself to go in here. But I have a feeling that this thing is going to be flying all over the front yard. So I will have to figure out a way to secure it in here along with a scarecrow that I will be adding beside it. This scarecrow has seen better days. I've had this thing for, I think, ever since my husband and I moved in together, which was a very long time ago. My son is 21 and we've lived together before that for a while. So I cannot remember how long we've been living together now. But like I said, he still works. He does look a little rough around the edges, but I think that's what adds to the whole look. But like I said, I will have to figure out a way to secure these items to the wagon so they don't go flying out. And then I'm going to add some of my bigger fake pumpkins that I have. This first one is actually a jack-o'-lantern, but it looks pretty good on the other side. So I'm just going to flip him over for now, and then I'm going to flip him into a jack-o'-lantern once I'm decorating for Halloween.
I wish you could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed.
want to say, if you guys are stopping by my channel for the very first time, welcome. My name is Sonja, and on this channel I do lots of decorating videos, sprinkled with some home cleaning, organizing, and some home related hauls. So if this is something that you think you might enjoy, I would love it if you considered subscribing, pressing the notification bell so you don't miss out any of my new uploads. We would love to have you be part of our YouTube family. And I also want to mention is, if this is your first fall video you are watching, I will have all of my fall playlists in the description box so you can catch up, because my home is pretty much done for home decor. I will be sharing a home tour this week later on, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And like I said, make sure that notification bell is on, because it will notify you when the home tour comes up. So now I'm just completing the other side. I did add another welcome sign. I just think that looks really good now, so I added the other mums to the other side. And looking back, I always step back to take a look and see what I think, and there was something that was just throwing me off here, so I decided to switch it out again. I'm going to add this wooden turkey. My friend actually DIY'd this for me several years back, and I loved using it sometimes in the backyard, sometimes at the front, and I thought he would look good on the wagon here, give extra that bring that wood warmth to it. So my turkey is just plain wood. It's not painted or anything like that, but I have been seeing these at HomeSense. They're just painted, different colors, but pretty much the same style like this one, and I think they were around $40. So I'm very grateful that my friend made this one for me for free. So I think I'm going to stop messing with this. It is what it is now. I like it. I don't know whether I'm going to keep it this way, but for now, it is the best. I like it the most out of the other two that I did. So I'm just going to, like I said, leave it, stop messing around with it, because I don't think I can make it any better. I will be putting the fake real pumpkins probably once I get them closer to Halloween. And now over on this side, I typically don't want to overdo it. I just add these little pillows. I wanted pillows that I don't have to remove when I want to sit and put them on the ground. And these are a perfect size for that, and add a little bit of color to this space. And then I added a black vase, and I'm going to add some hay to it. And then this little pumpkin candle is actually a DIY that I made. It has a citronella candle in it. I just melted it and added it to the candle here, because we do sit out here for to have teas or morning coffee or whatnot, so I like to have a candle on. We still have a little bit of bugs around, so this would help with that. So here it is all done. I'm gonna do a little tour of it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. if you're not subscribed, and make sure the notification bell is on, because next is my fall home tour. So you definitely don't want to miss that. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Friends, and welcome to my channel. I thought it was about time for me to show my face here on YouTube. It's been a while. So today I kickstart off my fall decorating videos. This will be the first one, and naturally I'm starting off with my front foyer. I have kind of been going through a little bit of a more minimal decorating lately, so that is what I'm doing here, but it's minimal in my world. It might not be minimal in your world. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're stopping by for the very first time, and those of you returning, thank you so much for your continuing support, and I'm super excited to be bringing you my Fall Decorate With Me series. So like I have mentioned, I am starting in my front entryway, my foyer, and here is a little overview. There is not a lot of things that I can decorate, but this little sideboard is one area that I will be concentrating on, and then there's the sign. I have a wreath for it, so I just like to create a very cozy and inviting space for right when you walk into my house. So I'm going to start off with just giving it the area some wipe down. I'm going to clean all the mirrors, the windows, and then I'm also going to dust behind the sideboard and clean the baseboards. I have 2 large dogs, and there's always slobber on the baseboards and the walls, so I'm always trying to wipe it down. If you don't want to watch me clean up, I did put a little time stamps in the video, so make sure you head on to my description box and it'll tell you when the decorating begins. So every season, I have done this for many years now, whenever I am switching out the decor for the season, I do like to give the area a good deep clean. So like whether it's moving a couch and vacuuming underneath it, just areas that you typically for your weekly deep cleaning you might not get to. Like I said, I have to wipe the walls down all the time because of the dogs, but I don't typically move the furniture out of the way to get the baseboards dusted behind the furniture. I did just show you what it looks like. It didn't actually look as bad as I anticipated it would, since I haven't really gone over here to dust it since probably May. Yeah, probably around May.
I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust. I feel so useless 'cause I let you down. I hope there's some way I can make it alright, 'cause I know that you deserve much more than this. If you give me one more chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm known without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go. I've been so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never been. I would give you the world if you let me try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance.
So I cannot believe that the summer is almost over. We do have a week of holidays left. That's next week. And then the kids head on back to school the week after the Labor Day weekend. Both of my children are at the university, in a local university, which is nice. And my son actually is heading out to Mexico with his friends next week, which is a new one for me. He is 21, so but I know I will have a bit of a hard time with that, since it's the first time he's traveling out of the country without us. But it is what they call it, a season of life for me, that both of my kids are young adults, and things are changing here with just the way we're spending our family vacations together. So it's just something that I am getting used to. So I'm going to do something a little different. I felt like for past year, since we had renovated the home, I have kind of did the same thing up top, just switched out the seasonal items. So I decided to switch it up a little bit, and I was trying to make a little bit of a fall arrangement in this vase, and as you will see, I do end up switching it out just because I didn't mind it, but it just wasn't what I had envisioned, and I needed a little bit more height. But I'm going to show you what I did and how I did it, just in case if you guys liked it, I would like to do something similar for your own decor. All the greenery here had come from Dollarama, and I love the way it looks, but it is not the greatest quality, so I was trying to put it back together because one of the branches fell off. But these leaves are definitely my favorite out of all of them. The burgundy leaves, which I don't end up using anyways, are a little too burgundy in my opinion, but I didn't mind them when I used them several years ago, but I'm finding that this year they're not working for me.
I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm known without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without
So here it is all arranged, and like I said, I didn't mind it, but it wasn't what I had envisioned here. And then so I tried adding stuff to see if it'll change my opinion of it, but it just didn't work. So I did add, this is a Yankee Candle pumpkin wax melt. I've had this for several years. It runs on a timer and I love it. I have a different one for different seasons, and I love using them because I don't have to worry about blowing out a candle. I love candles as well, but this is just a little bit easier to use.
Don't know what to do if you go.
So this is when I for sure knew that the arrangement wasn't going to work for me, because I tried adding things to the opposite side, and I was really looking for something much taller on the other side. So I've tried different things and it just wasn't working. Although looking at this now when I'm doing a voiceover, I actually didn't mind the way this looked. But let me know what you guys think. Should I kept it, or will you like the one that I end up with? Now this pumpkin had come from Dollar Tree. I couldn't find them last year, but this year I found a couple different colors. So I ended up going into my garden and cutting down some branches. So I'm going to be adding water into the vase just so the branches stay fresher longer. And the branch that I cut off, I don't know what the plant is called. I just really like the leaves, and they were starting to turn a little bit fall color, so I thought that was perfect. I kind of tried to figure out the height, and this gave me the height that I was looking for.
A chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm known without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. I just don't know what to do if you go.
I definitely like the way this myself. I definitely like the way this looked a little bit better. And I think it was the height that wasn't working for me. And then I was trying to figure out the other side. Just played around with a couple different things until I got to the point that I liked.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think you said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car.
I felt that this black lantern just by itself was enough on the opposite side. And now I'm going to start with the bottom, and I'm going to add this basket. I used to drape blankets, kind of hang out of it, and I always loved that look, but we use these blankets all the time and nobody ever puts it back draping it or anything. So I figured I'm just gonna stick a pillow, and the pillow that I chose is this pumpkin farm pillow that came from Pier 1 several years ago, and I thought this will look perfect and kind of tie in all the other colors that are already on this sideboard. And then I'm going to add, of course, my my big galvanized truck. Now this galvanized pickup truck, I picked up at Dublin Mercantile, which is in a small town called Bayfield, not too far from us. And I like to add seasonal items into the truck of the into the bed of the truck, and I had these leather pumpkins. They were white and brown leather pumpkins that I picked up last year from Dollar Tree, and I thought they will look really good here. But I didn't have enough of them to create the height that I was looking for, so I added some of these. Pumpkins that I've had on hand. I think they came from Dollarama for a few years now, and they're kind of off brown oranges, and I thought they will go well with the leather pumpkins that I was adding without creating too much pop of color, because I liked pops of color, but that's not what I was looking for in this truck.
Someone to save me, no, and don't come running and blame me. From miles away I can tell this.
Now I'm going to add this concrete vase and or stone vase, and it kind of matches the basket, although it has no rope on it. It's just the design on it. And inside I picked up these flowers at Dollar Tree. They're called berry clusters. Actually, at the beginning of summer season, I saw them and I thought they were perfect for my fall decor. And you know, if you see something at Dollar Tree, you should pick it up, because otherwise next time when you go looking for it, it might not be there. So I picked these up at the beginning of summer, with using them in fall was what I intended to use them for.
Who you really are, yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle.
Now, to finish off the decor, I am going to swap out my little wreath here for a little bit something more fall looking. I am on the lookout for a small wreath that I can put up here for fall, because I'm not loving the one that I have added. But for now, until I find that perfect one, I think this one will work. Well, so here it is. Let me know, guys, what you thought about it, what you think. Which one did you like better in my vase, the bright colored florals, or do you like this? Said, like, I prefer this one, but you know, you never know what I might end up at the end. When you come back for home tour, it might look completely different. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. It helps my channel a lot. And another thing that helps my channel is leave me down a comment. Let me know what you guys thought. So until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.
I just gotta know, if you're gonna leave me, then just do it.
I just wanted to give you an overview of the space that I'm going to be working on. So like I said, this is our formal living room. We hang out here sometimes, not very often, but I still want to make it look pretty. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel and watching this video. I like to start my decorating, especially seasonal ones, with a little bit of a deep clean, just to get the space prepped. So if this is not something that you want to see, make sure you head on over to the decorating part. I am including timestamps in the description down below, so you can skip this part if this is not something that interests you. But if you're looking for some deep cleaning motivation, then stick around, because I will be dusting, cleaning the mirrors, as well as doing some vacuuming. So I would like to know, have you guys started your fall decorating in your homes? I know this is a tad bit early, but with YouTube and trying to give you guys tons of ideas, I'd like to start early, so that way when you are ready to decorate, you have all the ideas that you need. And my style, just to kind of describe my style, I always call it a Sonia style because I am not quite sure how you would call my style. Is it rustic? Is it modern? Modern? Is it rustic modern? Is it modern farmhouse? Is it organic? I really do not know. You can let me know down below what you think my style is. I like to decorate with items that feel right, that I like how they look in my space, or that I decorate the way that it makes me happy. I work from home. I get to look at this space all the time. So I want to, every time I walk by, I want it to make me feel happy. So that is what my style is. I absolutely love my board and batten, but I have to say I have did add a bit more cleaning to my cleaning schedule with this, as I have to continuously dust it and wipe it down. With the two dogs, I'm always finding myself either wiping the slobber off the wall or vacuuming everything and anything off the hair. About 3 months ago, I was telling myself, oh, the hair is not too bad with two long hair double coated dogs, but that's because Frank didn't start shedding, and Frank is right now in a full shedding mode, and there is hair and little flyaways everywhere. And the vacuum cleaner that I'm using, I will be having doing a full review of it on in about a couple of days, so make sure you stay tuned to that. It is a very budget friendly stick vacuum, and I'm quite impressed by it, so make sure you tune in a couple of days in case if you are in the search of a budget friendly stick vacuum.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. Once everything was nice and clean, I started decorating. I'm starting over on a fireplace, and this lantern, if you've been around, you've seen it many times. It is from HomeSense. I bought it many years ago. Today I did head out to HomeSense and picked up this vase. It was the only one. I loved the shape of it, but it had a little bit of damage on it, so they gave me 20% off, and I ended up paying $28 for it, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And the chip, I can always paint it if it's bothering me. I'm going to be adding some of this wheat. This also came from HomeSense last year. Give me love, give me all your love. Now over by the vase, I wanted to add a couple pumpkins. I was even thinking of a candle. So I was playing around until I kind of got to the point where I was satisfied with the way it looked. Oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need. And I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. So I did settle on the two pumpkin, a green one and an orange one. The green one came off of a thrifted wreath, and the orange one came from HomeSense. All that we have.
Next, I'm going to be working on my coffee table, and make sure you stay tuned till the end because I will be switching it out because it wasn't working for me the way I had it. So I'm going to be adding these handcrafted wooden candlesticks. I got these from HomeSense today as well, and one was $20 and the other one was $15, which you did not see because I did not show the tag properly. I really like these. I wanted something that was thin and tall, and I think this is going to work well on the table. So once I got all the tags cut off, I placed it. I do end up adding the candles as well. I got those from just Dollar Tree. I would like to get some flameless ones, battery operated ones. I was just checking them out on Amazon, and they're about $25 for four, so I might get those later, obviously not today because they wouldn't be here for this video. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm just kind of moving things around, trying to figure out what I like and what I don't like, and trying to see it from every angle. So that's why I go back out, look at it, move it, go through a different corner, look at it, and see how I like it that way.
Each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you.
I'm going to take out these tray fillers, even though I do think that they would even work for fall, and I'm going to swap them out for some pumpkins. And I'm looking for pumpkins out of my stash that aren't bright colored, but I do want to add a couple different colors.
If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love.
Next, I'm going to be working on this little side table over here. There's not a lot of room to decorate it because the lamp takes up some of it, and then the surface isn't very big. But I'm going to add a little DIY vase with pampas grass and just a black pumpkin to kind of complement all the other black accents that I have here.
Your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough.
On the opposite side, I have another side table that I always have some family photos on there. I still want to bring those back, but I like to have some sort of a decor piece, so I had decided to bring back my olive tree that was at my front foyer. I did my front foyer the previous video, so I will link it up in the sky as well as at the end, so you can check it out if you want to see how I decorated that space. So once I had the olive tree there and I liked the way it looked, I added my photos, and then I finished it off with just a little candle holder with a candle from Bath and Body Works. I think it's spiced pumpkin candle is what I have in there as well, just so I can have some sort of a nice folly smelling item here. I am still trying to swap out all my candles for the more essential oil and soya based candles, but I do want to get through all the ones that I have right now. I don't want to go out and buy new ones just for the sake of buying them when I still have quite a bit left over from last year. So now I'm back at the coffee table, and I'm going to rearrange it just because the more I looked at it, the more I did not like the way it looked. So I decided to try something different, and it ended up working much better than the one before. I am adding this little pot with some Dollar Tree greenery in there. I did have this at my front foyer, so I swapped it out for a pumpkin, and I like the way that looks at the front foyer, and I like the way this looks over here in the living room on the table. So you're gonna have to, I'm probably gonna be swapping out stuff quite a bit. So if you are watching all these videos as I'm decorating them, make sure you tune in once I have the full home tour, because there will be some things that look a little different than from what I originally decorated. I just find that sometimes when I sit in a space and look at it, certain things stop working, and they don't work the way they did the first time I decorated it. So that's why I like swapping things out.
If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love.
So like I said, I like the way this looks much better, and I absolutely love how all those colored pumpkins look inside that wicker tray.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.
And now I'm going to dress the sofa up. I'm going to add this this blanket. I really like the color because it's soft and very earthy color. And this blanket I picked up at Dollarama. And then I'm going to add back the pillows. I do have two pillow covers that are coming. They just haven't arrived yet, that I'm going to be swapping one of these out for. And then so just to add a little bit more fall color to the couch, instead of it just being so brown. And then in the middle here, I am going to add a pillow that I had purchased last year. I did get this pillow at Home Sense, and I absolutely love the color, and the pillowcases that are coming are very similar to that color. So I thought that was gonna look really good to add those in onto the couch as well. So this concludes my decorate with me. I'm going to show you a little overview how the whole space looks, and I'm very, very happy with the way it looks. I would love for you to let me know what you think. And there's not a whole lot of decor here, but I think it's just enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. to give you a bit of an overview what this room looks like. I have been kind of just putting stuff on a table that I'm thinking about using. So this is what the table looks like. So we're gonna be decorating the hutch, the table, and then as well as the little tea card. I have cleaned everything off of this hutch a little while ago, so I'm not going to go into a full detailed cleaning. However, I'm going to swap up some greenery. I really do love the way this is looking. I kind of did this setup back in spring with the pictures and the vase and the little wood accents and the candelabra, and I am loving it. So I didn't want it to disturb it too much. Maybe I'll switch out some pictures for Halloween. I saw some pretty new trending ideas that people are doing, and I thought they were super cute, so maybe I'll add that to it, but I'm not 100% sure. You guys are just gonna have to tune into that. I typically don't decorate too much for Halloween. However, the daycare is back again, which I'm sure I mentioned this before, so I might add more Halloween touches just for fun, so the kids have a blast. I have officially moved kids out of this dining room. I originally wanted them to eat. I added booster seats to the chairs. And so we did crafts and ate here. I wasn't loving it. I knew that I was taking a risk with the mess and things being damaged. So nothing has been damaged, but the mess is so much. So I have ended up buying some small chairs and a small table that I can fold up and put away every night. So this is where I am moving the kids, just in a little hallway between the kitchen and the dining room. I have a big space there, and they're gonna be dining in there, so they're right by the kitchen but not in the kitchen. So I'm looking forward to that. A lot less mess in my dining room. So I am adding these bright burgundy flowers. I wasn't loving the way they looked last year when I did it on my island, but I think here the pop of color, it looks really good. I did purchase these at Dollarama a few years back. They're just maple leaves. I'm pretty sure they're Crimson King maple leaves from a Crimson King maple tree, and I think they scream fall. I think they're perfect, but like I said, just finding the right spot for them, and I think they looked really good up on top. I'm keeping the dishes here. I have been contemplating about maybe putting some of the dishes away and just maybe keeping one or two plates. They do hold a sentimental value to me, but I feel like I could do so much more decorating on the hutch if I didn't have the dishes. Let me know what you guys think. What should I do? Should I just keep maybe one or two plates and couple things and then add the seasonal decor, or keep this as is and just add little tiny pieces of decor? I'm not quite sure which way to go. Maybe Christmas will be the deciding point for me. So like I said, I'm going to add just a few things. I have this beautiful big kind of, I don't know if it's a stone pumpkin that I got from Michael's, I'm pretty sure, a couple years back. It is just the right coloring that I want this to kind of go, my color theme to go, and I thought it looked really good. And then I have a little DIY sign that I DIY'd over on my DIY channel to go with it. I love pickup trucks with pumpkins, with Christmas trees, with all sorts of stuff. The farm pickup trucks, and this was made from a Dollar Tree calendar, and I really love the way it looks. I love the frame that I used. You're just gonna have to head on over there and check that out. As I said, I'm just doing a little light dusting, and then I was contemplating what else to add to here, because there wasn't a lot of room. I still wanted to keep some of the greenery, the little green pots, so I've decided on adding a little bit of hay, not too much bright color, just enough. And then to weigh the hay down, I did add a little pumpkin just on in beside it, and I thought this looked perfect. And then for the middle shelf, I had some of these florals. I want to say they came from Dollar Tree with the little pumpkins on them, and the pumpkin color matched perfectly with the big pumpkin, so I thought that was gonna look really good here. And I just added 2 of them behind my snow babies, and these snow babies I've been given gifts from one child that I have took care of for 12 years, and every year I got, for my birthday and for Christmas, a snow baby. So again, another sentimental value here, so I like displaying them here as well. So I just wrapped this greenery around it with pumpkins, and I like the color of the leaves here as well. And now I'm going to move on to my little tea card. This was DIY several times over on my DIY channel, just made it over a couple different ways. I am settled and I love the way it looks right now. And I don't use it as a tea card, I just use it as a decorative piece of small furniture that I can decorate. That's what I use it for. I think not last year or the year before, I did use it for Halloween setup. I did a little decor on it with some drinks and stuff like that, and it turned out really cute. But I don't think I've used it since. I don't think I did anything for Christmas with it other than just decorating. And that is not a bear rug that I have on the floor. That's Duke. He's my Newfie Bernese that's always near me, never too far. He's just my assistant in everything that I do, and typically in my way. The little vases in the corner came from Dublin Mercantile, and then the little cloche, well, the bigger cloche came from Home Sense, and that's a Yankee Candle with the topper right there. And then I am going to add some pumpkins and a little lantern in there. The pumpkin that I'm adding has such amazing texture on it. It did come from Home Sense a couple years back, and I absolutely love it. So I had cleared the table, and then I am going to just give it a wipe down just to get rid of any debris that was left from the decor, and if there are any fingerprints of any sort, I just gave it a little cleaning and a polish. I am going to be adding 2 different tablecloths. I went and looked for my pumpkin tablecloth and I could not find it because it wasn't with all my other table runners. However, as I was decorating and looking for different pieces, I did find it in a bin with all my fall decor, so I'm not sure why it was in a bin, not with all the other table runners, who knows. But nevertheless, you're going to see two different ones go on here. Let me know which one you thought looked better. Obviously I prefer the pumpkin one, but you know, you might like the other one. So I wanted to add some greenery into this vase. I had this hay here because I was using it at a different spot, which I swapped out. But I wasn't loving with the way the hay looked because it was completely different color from all the rest of the hay. And I felt like with the burgundy color and the orange, burnt orange color, that I was better off going with something more green, but not very bright green. So I tried. I had some olive branches. I knew they weren't gonna work, but I thought I'd give them a try. I didn't love it, so I'm putting back the stuff that was here pretty much the whole year. And then I was gonna go out and see if I can find the greenery that I had in my mind. And then actually this morning I was in my master bedroom getting ready for the day, and I realized that the greenery that I had imagined was in the vase on top of my dresser. So I obviously didn't imagine it, I just had it already and it was in my mind. So I'm going to swap those out. So you're just going to have to come back for the home tour to see how that looks. I'm sure there's going to be tons of different swaps that I'm going to be doing because it's just as I live in it and kind of hang out in the space, certain things don't work for me and I feel like they could be changed out. So usually I encourage everyone that watches all my decorating videos to come back and check out what the final kind of home tour does end up looking like. So I finally settled on the rustic pumpkin to go instead of everything else that I tried, and now I'm just swapping out the runners. The candle, the little dough ball with the candle in it, came from Area Home that is in Hamilton, Ontario. I had purchased it. It was very expensive. It was a big splurge because I really wanted a dough ball and I could not find one anywhere. They were selling these. They were even discounted. I think with shipping and tax and all that stuff came to like $175. Like I said, spend way too much money. About 2 months after that, they started carrying them at HomeSense, and they've had them ever since without candle in it. But I did not buy it for the candle. I bought it for the dough ball. So here it is in all its glory. I'm using it in every decor and every seasonal decor that I do, I use it. I love it. I just don't think it was quite worth it. So here is a full total reveal of what the dining room looks like. Like I said, I love this table runner. The other one was just simple. This one has a bit more intricate design on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I have a couple more decorating videos coming your way, so make sure that notification bell is on so you get notified when those pop up. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. And welcome to my channel. Today we're decorating my kitchen as well as my family room. This is probably one of the last indoor decorate with me videos for fall. We will be moving outside in my next few videos. So I will have a timestamp when the family room decorating starts after the kitchen. I just don't have a lot of spaces to decorate in the family room, so I wanted to combine it with the kitchen. So here is my kitchen, all nice and clean and ready to add decor. And I'm starting off over on my island, and I will be adding this vase. And I have thrifted this vase just recently and DIY'd it, gave it a new life over on my DIY channel, which you can check out in the description box. And I just absolutely love it the way that turned out. And I'm going to be adding some of my Dollarama greenery that I've had for several years to add that warmth of fall color that the fall colors give out. And this is pretty much the color theme plus some greens that I'm going to be adding in my kitchen. I want my kitchen to feel warm and welcoming, but yet I want to keep the workspaces as clean as possible because we do cook a lot. I run a home daycare, so I need areas to be free of clutter and have as much workable space as possible. My husband and both of my kids cook as well, so sometimes we are all in a kitchen at the same time and we all need an area to work in. So I'm going to be adding minimal decor, but when I say minimal, it's still gonna be lots of it. And to add even more warmth here, I'm going to add this thrifted wood bowl that I thrifted a while back. I've used it already several times. And then I grabbed a bag of my pumpkins, just trying to figure out which pumpkins I want to add into the bowl. Do I want something more earth tony, or do I want something with pops of color? If you are stopping by my channel for the very first time, welcome. My name is Sonja, and this is my at home with Sonja channel, where I share tons of decorating sprinkled with some cleaning and organizing as well. And then occasionally I will share a haul or a product that I'm passionate about. So I hope this channel gives you tons of inspiration, and I hope that you consider subscribing, and also don't forget to press the notification bell if you subscribe, so that way you are notified when I post my videos. Well, I did settle on more of a earthy rustic color to go with. I'm going to move this and I'm going to show you a little close-up of how this looks together. And now I'm going to move over to my coffee station. If you've been part of this channel for a while, you know that my coffee station has significantly decreased in size. I used to have it on a sideboard in the dining room, but since we redid the kitchen, I did create this little nook where I wanted to add all the coffee decor pieces and coffee essentials. I love adding different wood tones into the kitchen. I just think that it warms it up so much with the stone countertop, stone backsplash, and then the stainless steel appliances. I just find the kitchen to be a little cold at times, and just having that warm wood tones incorporated. My island is a white oak, so that warms it up as well, but I still feel like I need a little bit more, so I do like to add it with a ton of decor. And I do feel that you always need pumpkin spice when you're doing a fall coffee station or a drink station. So I'm going to add my pumpkin spice syrup into a little bottle. My daughter bought this for me. I'm not sure where she got it from. So I'm going to just add that syrup here. I don't use any other one at this time. I did DIY this sign a couple years back over on my DIY channel, and you can check that out there in my fall playlist. When we were redesigning our kitchen, I really wanted to incorporate floating shelves, and I love decorating these, although sometimes they do cause me a little bit of a challenge on how to decorate them. I'm still learning what works, what doesn't. So these little candelabras came from Temu, and I will be sharing a full Temu haul in my next video, so you can see all the goodies I got. I got some kitchen organization, some fall decor, and quite a bit of Halloween decor. So make sure you check that out. It will be on as my next video, which will be on Thursday. And if you know, if you've been a part of this channel for a while, or any of my other channels, you know I'm located in Canada. So Thanksgiving things are part of my fall decor right off the bat. And then we switch to Halloween decor after our Thanksgiving.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the
Make sure you stick around till the end, because I do make a few changes here. But here it is how it looks right now, and I would love to know which one you like better, this one or the one that's gonna be at the end. Let me know down in the comments.
every day something new. If I spend it with you.
And now moving to this area, and I have to admit this is probably my hardest area to decorate. I do not know why this area always gives me so much trouble. So I'm going to add this riser. I got a Bouclair wooden riser, which, to be quite honest with you, I found quite useless. I was hoping I could put more things on it, but depending on how much certain things weigh, it does tip over. So I tend to just put one solid item on it, or like I did it for my spring decor or summer decor, I did it with a cloche. You made it look like a cloche, and I added lemons with a glass topper on top of it to balance everything out. I love adding this little plant that came from Dollarama, and I DIY'd the pot for it. I just think it looks like rosemary, and looks like a real rosemary plant. I don't have enough lighting in my kitchen to grow herbs, so having artificial ones is always a good fallback.
With you, with you. Oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now. You right now. My world is spinning round, round, around.
Move back to the opposite side of this, and this one is not as hard to decorate as the other one.
Oh, I want you now, now, now. My world is spinning round, round, round. And I want you now, and I want you now, and I want you now. How you move and what you do has made me so crazy about you now.
Now, standing back and looking at this area, it wasn't quite working for me, so I decided to swap up a few things for a little bit more earthier colors, not so bright.
Can go anywhere you like and do anything you want, anything you want. 'Cause every day is something new. If I spend it with you, with you, with you.
think this pumpkin looks much better here.
My world is spinning round, round, round. Oh, I want you now, now, now.
Now beside the island, the opposite side of the cabinets, I have this wall where I like to add a sign to, and this is another DIY that I made over on my DIY channel, and I absolutely love this sign and I think it looks really good here. Well, I'm very happy with the way my kitchen turned out. I think it has just enough decor to give you that cozy fall feeling. Now moving on to my family room, I gave it a good cleaning, dusted everything, and now it's time to give it some decor. As you can see, there's not a lot of surfaces that I can decorate here. So for this chair, I'm going to add this corduroy pillow. It's actually a pillowcase that did come from Temu. I just thought it's the first thing that you kind of see when you walk into the house is this chair, which I wish it was a different chair, but it is the one that I'm using right now. And having that pop of color, I think is perfect to be the first thing you see. Now over on the coffee table, I decided to use a tray. I did get this one at Home Sense at the beginning of summer, or was it even spring? I'm not sure. As well as this vase. Now I did get this vase at the beginning of the year, and last year I think it was. No, I did get it last year. And then in it, I'm going to add these green leaves. Well, these fall leaves, not green leaves. And these came from Dollarama as well several years back. To add this book stack that I made a couple years back, and then I'm going to see what else I can put on here. I wanted to add some punch of color again, but it just wasn't working for me. As I was adding things, they just weren't working for me.
I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust. I feel so useless 'cause I let you down. I hope there's some way I can make it alright, 'cause I know that you deserve much more than this. If you give me one more chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go.
So at this point, I was not loving with the way that was looking. So then I remembered that I did have a turkey that I could add on here. So that's what I decided to do.
I've been so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never been. I would give you the world if you let me.
I think that looks much better.
Try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance.
Now over on this side table, I'm still in search of a perfect side table to go into this corner, but I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to add this giant gourd on it with some greenery. And now it's time to add some pillows just to warm up the space.
Swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go.
So like I said, very simple, not too much decor, not too many decorating spaces here, but I love how it turned out. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.
Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try.